Hey you guys, welcome to I'm So Super Single. This reading is an 8-card spread for those of you that are completely single. I know I have my nosy viewers, but this is intended for those of you that are just single and wanting to know the future of your love life. Alright, so let's see why you are currently single. Next, we'll look at who is coming towards you. Next, we'll look at the timing of that. And then we'll look at any type of advice. All right. So the reason you are currently single, I have the 9 of Cups and the Queen of Swords. So I feel like maybe for the time being you're actually at peace. I feel like you are happy being single. Maybe, you're having time to focus on you and your dreams. And then maybe, this is something that you also intuitively asked for. Maybe, you've been asking for peace, and maybe being single is your peace. But it just seems like right now you are maybe just focused on your own future, your own hopes and dreams. Maybe you're trying to figure out if you even want a relationship, or if you're ready for one at this time. Maybe you're just kind of sorting your thoughts out, not wanting to rush into anything, and it does seem like you want to make like a logical decision when it comes to choosing someone. So I just kind of feel like you're very focused right now. Your mind is very sharp. You're able to spot BS a mile away in the first place. Now, from the perspective of someone who may be interested in you, it is possible that this person is aware of that. They're like, this person is going to call me out if I'm not ready, or if I'm trying to play some games. They already know that. They also might be viewing you as someone who, I don't want to say is unapproachable. Maybe in a sense. Maybe you do have a resting bitch face. I don't know. Because it is a possibility that you're being observed by somebody. Maybe someone just feels like you seem like you're not even interested. They're like, this person doesn't seem like they want a relationship. And, maybe you really don't, because it does seem like you're happy and you're at peace. And then sometimes that does make someone maybe wonder, what are they going to bring to the table if it seems like you are completely independent, or just not really interested. So yeah, it could be multiple reasons, but the main one, I really feel like you found your peace, you found your treasure. You might be literally in a high place in your life right now, and not want anything to disturb that or mess it up. Now, another thing is that I mean, there is a small possibility that there is someone who's literally maybe blocking you from seeing anybody, or maybe you're single because you're focused or fixated on someone in particular already, maybe an air sign especially. And so you're like, I'm good, I could wait for this person, or it's a possibility that someone is not wanting you to move forward with anybody. So it's in some way, I don't know if it could be an ex, maybe it's a friend or somebody just interested in you. I don't know, maybe they're not stringing you along, but stringing you along, I guess. Maybe approaching you and making you think that there's something there, but if they aren't ready, they pull back, but they just want to show you so much so that they'll keep you interested. So it could be, any type of blocking from somebody. That could be a possibility too. So yeah. All right, let's see who is coming towards you. All right, so I've got both water energies. It could be both sexes. But yeah, it could be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I feel like whoever is coming towards you is someone who's very intuitive. I feel like this is someone who could also be psychic or have some sort of gift. This is someone who is also nurturing. I feel like this person's sensitive. I feel like they have, just like water-like qualities. Maybe you've dreamed about this person. I keep just getting highly intuitive. This might be somebody that's just highly intuitive. I do feel like maybe somebody maybe plays around with their hair, or maybe has red hair. Maybe it's gray or white, or even if it's just dyed that way. Hair length can be short to medium to long. It doesn't matter, as I'm seeing both on here. This person can be a hippie or come off as having hippie vibes, being at one with nature. This is someone who can possibly channel. I feel like this is also somebody who might be creative. They might be an artist. They can either draw, paint. I feel like they can do something with their hands. Yeah. They might literally work with watercolors. I'm getting the name Solomon for somebody, or something about Solomon may be significant. I'm getting mature energy as well, like this person might be very mature, or at least wise beyond their years. They've been here before. Even if this person does not like to talk about it, there's a possibility that they've had some sort of awakening. I feel like they have a very active third eye and crown chakra. Almost feels like maybe this person's been channeling you, or calling out to you, even if not specific. Like this person's been trying to bring in their person, maybe through meditation, maybe just calling out to their person, who, like, whoever you are, please hear me, something of that sort, some sort of mantra. And you know, I feel like maybe it's working. And that might be times where you dream about being in a relationship or dream about someone in particular. For somebody, I feel like this person might be a star. I feel like this person also knows how to sing, even if they're not a star. Maybe it's known that they can sing. I do see tattoos, especially either like on the forearm or on the wrist. Maybe even on the palm of the hand. Yeah. This person can be very nurturing, and very, like I said, they can be sensitive. Even if they come off as being thick skinned, I feel like this person could be very sensitive. Yeah. All right. So let's see a time frame. All right. I have the Six of Wands and the Five of Swords. So I feel like it could happen soon. Like you could hear from this person soon, but there is some sort of a blockage. I feel that maybe someone has a big ego, or their ego keeps getting in their way and preventing them from approaching you. Kind of feels too like, I don't know. It could potentially be someone that you're aware of, but maybe the both of you are ignoring each other. Timing could be somewhere within the next few months. Could actually be as soon as Aquarius season. Timing may also have to do with an event. Or like certain things, you might start seeing certain signs before this person reaches out to you, like getting headaches. I don't know, it's like maybe you're very in tune with their energy, or maybe something about their energy is just very strong, so it gives you headaches. You also might start seeing spirit animals before this person appears. The timing also may have to do with during a time where you and somebody aren't speaking. I don't know, it just seems like it's going to happen around a time where you're dealing with some sort of communication issues with people. Maybe you're not feeling like yourself. Maybe you've been frustrated or dealing with some kind of anxiety, dealing with a lot of pressure. They might come at a stressful time in your life. It's possible that you are already aware of somebody on the way, and maybe you're trying to block this energy for whatever reason, because like I said, you're in a place where you're at peace and you don't want your peace disturbed. Yeah. But for the most part, I feel like timing could be something like as soon as 5 days or 5 weeks. Also, I'm leaning more towards an air season. So Aquarius season is the first air season. After that will be Gemini. After that will be Libra. All right, let's see advice. We have the Sun and the Eight of Cups. So advice is telling you that you're needing to let something go. I feel like you're needing to walk away from a situation or a person. I don't know. I feel like for whatever reason, you're needing to give something up. But I do feel like there is something else on the horizon for you. Like you're walking away from one situation, but where you're headed is bright. There's something that you're needing to release. It's possible that you're needing to release emotions that you've been holding on to. Or maybe you're needing to just be honest and speak how you feel, or open up or talk about, what you're dealing with. Or maybe you're needing to tell somebody, how you feel about them, even if it's not so great. It just seems like you're needing to get something out. You're needing to be vulnerable in a sense. And that can still manifest in, a creative way. Like maybe you feel like singing about how you feel, or writing poetry about how you feel. And even if you don't necessarily release it or share it to people, it needs to be released from you. So if you want to write it in, a journal or something, or just talk out loud when you're alone. Like I feel like there's something that you're needing to let go of or release. If you have been holding on to someone in hopes that they'll return, maybe you need to let that go. I feel like you just need to be yourself. So I don't know if, you've been pretending or just not being who you truly want to be. But I feel like you have to be yourself. So this is indicating that you might be going through some sort of emotional transition. You're going through something emotionally, and it could be depression. Maybe you're needing to address it or acknowledge it. It kind of feels like two people are on different paths. I don't know who this would be talking about, but like I said, it just seems like if there's somebody or something that you are holding on to, it's likely time to let it go. I don't know if you've been taking spiritual baths. Maybe it's time for another one. I'm just getting more so like releasing. Something could also be talking about going in a literal direction. Like you're needed to head like northeast. Maybe you're having to move. Maybe you need to let go of your job. Maybe you just need to allow some sort of transformation to take place. Maybe you've been stopping something from happening and you just need to let it happen. All right, so let me clarify. Starting with Queen of Swords. All right, so I do feel like there is a possibility that either you've been watching someone or someone's been watching you. I feel like somebody is wanting to approach you, though. I feel like somebody has their eye on you. They want to approach you. Maybe this person has tried communicating with you, but their efforts have been unnoticed. I feel like this person might be at the moment waiting for you to acknowledge them. It does look like there's going to be some sort of breakthrough and someone will overcome their insecurities and just go for it. Now, another thing is that somebody has like a lot of trust issues because their last person was a liar, especially if they were dealing with a fire sign. And I feel like it has maybe, awakened a lot of those insecurities that they have for people in relationships. And they, just couldn't help it and started comparing a lot of people to this person and feeling like, oh, they're going to be like that fire sign, and was trying to avoid that. But I feel like this person is really wanting to get to know you. They just have not found the courage to do so. And then, like I said, it might not necessarily be the courage to approach you, just needing to break away from that fear of nobody is trustworthy, and that everybody's a liar. So they themselves are possibly in a healing space. So yeah, this first card can definitely be from the perspective of whoever is coming towards you. Your person just has not been ready to approach you. But I do feel like something is soulmate energy. I also feel like this person has a gift, but they're very secretive about it. They don't like people to know that they have this type of ability. It might be something very unusual, or maybe it's just, the norm, but they still don't want people to know. They're very private about sharing this gift and selective of who they share this gift with. I feel like you guys know each other from a previous life for sure. One other possibility is that this person has a different nationality than you. All right, let's look at Queen of Cups. You and this person are very much alike, which also might be why initially I feel like you guys are repelling each other. There's a barrier with language or communication. Something isn't being translated. And I feel like initially when you guys first connect, I feel like there's going to be some sort of a language barrier, or like I said, just miscommunication. Like things you say or do could come off offensive towards them, and they might feel the same towards you. You might get off on the wrong foot if you haven't already interacted with this, but maybe you've already met this person and this has happened. It's a strong possibility that it's them. This person has like a lot of pride. And we haven't gotten here yet, but I was getting that somebody needs to drop their ego. So another thing about whoever is coming towards you, either people get, either they offend people. I was getting something about they might offend people, or people are jealous of this person. I don't know if this person comes off as arrogant, or if this person is, it's likely they're misunderstood. Another thing I'm getting is that, what you call it, you are coming off as temptation. I feel like there's just some sort of resistance between the two of you. Excuse me. It could be that, it could be on your end too, where when you see them, you're attracted to them, but you don't want to be for whatever reason. Maybe you don't want to, maybe you feel like they get enough attention, so why do they need it from me? Or it could be reversed. They feel like that way about you. Something else I was getting. Oh, like maybe there's going to be resistance because your beliefs are different, or your lifestyles. It could be a little judgment going on. There's control issues here. Now, I also feel like this person maybe has an issue with their father. I feel like there's some issue between the relationship between them and their father. Either it's some sort of distance, or their father has some sort of dependency to drugs or alcohol, or it could be any type of addiction. I do get, either someone who's also very mean, still talking about their father, could be mean, have a bad temper, be dominating. I don't know why I'm picking up issues with their father. Maybe in a sense they're kind of like their father. Yeah. See, this is one of those weird situations where whoever is coming towards you, you guys are just alike. I feel like you guys are repelling each other. You're not wanting to acknowledge the other person. It's a lot of pride in a way. Also, this person's very secretive. Somebody might be concerned about what their father thinks. And they're like, no, I have to please my father, so I can't bring this type of person home. I feel like somebody's actions really are stemming from that. There is some sort of karmic contract between you and this person too. But I feel that a lot of karma has been being resolved through dreams. There still might be something that is activated once you're in person together. But I feel like you guys have some sort of negative karmas that need to be addressed or resolved, settled. Starting to feel like something weird about you guys' energy. Something is having like an adverse reaction for whatever reason. And I feel like it's spiritual. You're not connected. You're connected spiritually, but it's some sort of opposing forces that, like when they're near, like I said, when they're near, or when they're thinking about you, or when they are getting ready to approach you or come into your life, I feel like you might actually start having like bad reactions, like headaches, dizziness, anxiety, and I don't know why their spirit is affecting you that way. Now, it could be a situation when somebody is trying too hard to channel you or get your attention. It also could be that whoever is coming towards you has other attachments to them, and maybe you're detecting the energy of what comes along with them. Maybe it's not their energy per se, but what comes with it. Especially any type of exes that are toxic. You might be picking up on their toxic exes. Kind of feels like your dreams or spirit guides are trying to warn you or prepare you of something. I feel like your dreams are going to become more vivid and confusing. Something about dreams is happening. Maybe they're activating your crown chakra. And the energy that comes along with that is like a lot or too much. Maybe they're awakening something within you. And that also could be where these adverse reactions are coming from. Because you're releasing. You can also feel somewhat what this person is doing to themselves. So if this person is harming themselves, you can feel it. It affects you. Their energy needs to be purified before they can approach you. I do feel like this person needs to, in a sense, like raise their vibration, not be, all goody. I just mean that they need to become more aware or purify themselves in some way. And maybe they do have negative, a host of negative spirits attached to them, and they need to cleanse themselves. They need to be healed. Now, if this is them trying to channel your energy, that's of course if they are aware of you, if they know you, and they're trying to channel you. Like I said, they're overdoing something or just doing it too much. Also, a jealous ex might be doing something that affects anybody that tries to come to them. Like they could be doing some sort of spell work and like casting people away. It's possible that somebody is into Japanese culture or anime. So if you are, again, holding on to old emotions, I feel like you're needing to let that go. It's showing that there's a lot that you're holding on to. You might be holding on to any abandonment issues, any type of emotional traumas. Now, also, like here in the beginning, I have being single as like a healthy choice. But it is a possibility that someone might start using being single as like a weapon. And maybe that is something that is something that needs to be released or let go of. Like, don't use that as a defense. It's like now you're just being single because you're afraid of letting someone in or afraid that someone's going to abandon you. Now, those are unhealthy reasons for being single. The fear part. So I feel like it's kind of like just a fine line between the two. So I just kind of feel like if being single is morphing into something unhealthy and you know, somebody's actually feeling lonely, and there could be, you know, turning down love offers that seem like there's potential there, then it might get to a place where it seems unhealthy. Also, if you're just, you know, depressed in general, like I said, you might need to find a way to heal from that, whether you go to therapy, or, you know, you channel that energy into something else. If you were still holding on to a fire sign because you just hope that you guys get back together, you might need to let that go so that you can fully heal. Yeah, but for advice, I feel like that somebody is really holding on to a lot. See, it just seems like there is something to this fire energy. I don't know if this person took away your confidence, or you feel like this person took a piece of you or stole some of your essence. I don't know. I just kind of feel like this person might be affecting you. You might just need to take a close look at the people that you're close to and see how you feel when you're around them or how you think about them. They're extensions of you. And I kind of feel like you just might need to release anything that is weighing you down emotionally. That's the main thing that I'm getting here. All right, so I'm just going to look and see if there's anything else. I feel like you do need to let yourself be happy. If for whatever reason you're not doing that, also timing may have to do with some sort of birthday or festival. So I don't know if if you meet somebody at like a concert or any type of event, that's a possibility as well. All right, so hopefully these messages help. Feel free to leave your feedback. Thank you guys for watching. Send you love and grace.